Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, what we're going to talk about on this episode is the coming death day for all the assault weapon bans, the HR8s, the 1446, all the gun control that passed this year and the year before. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to walk you through this because it is coming and coming quick. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, NorthTac, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on this one. NorthTac optics are leading the way in today's value optic market. With many of today's most popular features built right into NorthTac optics, users have access to modern RDS technology at an affordable price. All NorthTac series optics come packed with features like the MAAS, the Motion Activated Auto Shutoff electronic programming. By simply engaging or enabling these modes, users can customize each optic to the specific needs related to home defense, seasonal hunting, or tactical training. Plus, all of the optics have a lifetime warranty. This is something you want to check out, and thank you so much to NorthTac for sponsoring this weekend's videos. All right, my brothers and sisters, as I mentioned in the introduction, we are going to dive into the coming and, the pending death of the gun control bills, of which we talked about so much last year and this year. Now, keep in mind, as I go into this, everything I'm about to show you is a win for the current time, for the current Congress. That does not mean that the wolf at the door is not waiting to come right back to the door. We must stay vigilant, but in the moments where we are actually winning, we are going to celebrate because we need that morale boost, and we are going to pass this on to the next generation. But with that, I'm going to walk you through what has to happen, the countdown of days until these bills die. This is going to be something you're going to want to send out. Let's get it. All right, so a brief summation, just a reminder. HR 1808, this is the assault weapons ban of 2022. That is due to die this December. That's important. So HR 1808, you guys know all about that one. How about HR 8? This is the bipartisan background checks of Act of 2021. This one going away at the end of December of this year before the new Congress is sworn in. If you need a refresher, that bill would have specifically prohibited firearm transfer between private parties unless a licensed gun dealer, manufacturer, or importer first take possession. That is mandatory background checks, peer-to-peer transfers. That didn't happen. That's HR 8. That bad boy is going to die in December. Now, let's look at HR 1446. This one pushed the wait period from 3 days maximum to 10-day maximum on all gun purchases. That one is also scheduled to die at the end of December. Now, one of the things that I want to dive into, because this is extremely important to understand what we're talking about, when these bills go through Congress, they have to be they have to be introduced and passed and then signed into law in the current Congress, or they die. For an example, all three of the bills that we're talking about are here, HR 1808, HR 8, HR 1446, all three of these would have needed to be introduced, passed by the House, passed by the Senate, signed by the President, before the current Congress dissolves, basically goes away. The Congress is then reassembled at the beginning of 2023 after the midterm elections. Anything from prior terms is still in existence. It didn't die forever. They can always pull the bill back up, but it has to start the process over. This is a source linked in the description box below. I want to walk you through what actually has to happen. The legislative process for an issue may continue over several Congresses. The process, right? A bill that is not enacted in a 2-year Congress dies when that Congress adjourns. It may be reintroduced in the next Congress with a new bill number. A researcher may need to track multiple related bills over several Congresses. Documents produced in earlier Congresses may be relevant to later bills on the same topic. They can always be brought back up. That was hence the wolf at the door conversation I mentioned. But currently, right now, they will die in the end of December when the Senate adjourns for the year. I'm going to walk you through the legislative calendar to show you how many more days they have until these things are kaput. All right? So what I've got on screen for you right here is the actual October, November, December, the actual Senate session days. Okay? The red is when they are not in session. The blue is when they are in session. Today's the 18th. They do not come back in session until the 29th of November. Then they have through the 29th of November into December 21st. After that, these bills die and they have to start the entire process over again. The Republicans now have the House in the next Congress. You think that bad boy is going to get passed the exact same way? No, it is not. And Pelosi is no longer in a leadership role. This changes the math completely. Now, keep in mind, before December 21st, I hear some of you saying, but what if they pass it before then? You have the Senate elections in Georgia on December 6th. Those are the runoffs. Probably not going to do anything before December 6th. It's going into the holiday season, and they still have to overcome the filibuster in the Senate. It hasn't even been introduced yet. We are looking pretty good. I'm never going to say it's 1,000% not going to happen. But what I am going to say is, based off of what happens with the rules, based off the existing filibuster, based off the current re-election campaigns going on in Georgia, and based on the fact that it's the holiday season, you can feel pretty good that the odds are not stacked in these bills passing favor in the Senate. That's what I wanted to bring you tonight. I wanted to walk you through what had to occur, where they were sitting, and how close we were to these things dying in the current Congress. And we have control of the next Congress, which makes all the difference. Let me know if this helps. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on tonight's video. I'm Braden. See you later.